doing that again. Okay. I think that was my problem last time is I didn't hit it twice.
Oh.
That's why we echoed?
And no, that's why we didn't record last time. So sorry, everyone. Our last podcast didn't have a YouTube video with it because apparently I have to hit the start record button 2 times when we're streaming on Twitch also.
We're learning, you guys.
So
Are we streaming now?
We're
yes,
streaming.
we are. We're streaming right now.
We're on Twitch, and then this will be on YouTube eventually.
Yes, it'll be on YouTube tonight. Later.
Yeah, tonight.
It'll be podcast. Our podcast will be available later, and you can see us on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
So hi,
little
everybody.
preview.
Everybody.
Hey, I'm Jacoby.
I'm Heather.
And together we make a
Jether.
You're listening to Jether's Random Stuff here. We were gone for a few weeks, but now we're back, and we have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
It's
Mario's
Mario.
Hi.
He's on his spring break.
Yeah,
Yep.
so he got to join us this time.
Yay.
So that's awesome. We're so
It's
excited.
great to be
yes.
here.
It's always nice to get visited by
We don't get to see Mario
No,
very much
not
anymore.
often enough.
He went off to college
Yeah.
and like
He's in the
we
real
never
world now.
I know. He's an
know.
adult. He's adulting.
He is adulting.
Yeah. I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
That's all you can do in
That's
this world.
all we're all doing is
Just
we're
to
just
do
doing
our
our
best.
best. Yeah, that's all you can do. Fun fact,
Yes.
and I told you this already
I want to know
because
about a
I
fun
was
fact.
like, my mind was blown.
Okay.
Blown.
Let's hear this
Ooh.
fun fact.
I went to grade school with
Yes.
Mario's aunt.
Yes.
Yes.
And I just found out about like earlier this week.
Yeah,
You asked me, and the weirdest thing was that you asked me if I knew her. And I had been thinking about her like a couple days before that.
Really?
Because I really liked her, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she was just gone.
best.
And I'm like, I wonder what ever happened to Blanca. Because I'm just like, you don't know what happens to
Yeah.
people, especially when you go to grade school with someone. You don't know what happens to people.
No.
Right, yeah.
And then for you to bring that up, she's like,
Yeah.
she's my aunt. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Holy shit. That was
Small
just like,
world.
Yeah.
Small,
like my
small
mind
world.
was just blown.
Yeah.
It was just
I
crazy.
showed her the last episode of the podcast I was on.
Yeah.
And she recognized your face and she was like, "Is that Jacoby?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, we went to elementary school together."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy."
It's crazy. I have very
Yeah.
distinct memories of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
She's the
she was the
best.
coolest chick.
Yeah, she's the best. I love her so much.
Yeah. That's amazing. I know. Small
so
world.
nice.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, here we are. We've had quite an exciting week. Well, Heather has.
But I don't know if it's exciting. Painful.
Painful
week.
and stressful, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, you said you had surgery earlier?
Yeah, but oral surgery.
Oh.
So I had a bone graft done.
What is that?
Yeah. So, do you want to like explain to
I
people?
mean, how graphically? Because I can explain this pretty good here.
What? So
Because I'm in this field. And I got to
Heather-
watch a lot of it.
she did get to watch. Heather had a bone graft in her mouth
Yep.
on her teeth.
Around 18, 19, which is your
And
lower
so,
left
as
quadrant.
you know, Heather works in the dental field, so she kind of knew exactly what they were going to do to her. Which
Which
for
didn't
the
help.
rest
It
of
did
us,
not help me in this.
yeah, for the rest of us, when they're going to do stuff in your mouth, like I don't want to know. I'm
Right.
like, just do what you got to do and make it better. And I
Yeah.
don't want to know what you're doing.
Seriously.
And I, for fuck's sake, don't want to fucking watch when they slice my fucking gums open,
No
Heather.
thanks. No fucking thank you.
But it was
No.
interesting.
Yeah, right. She's like, it was so interesting. No,
Well, and I knew the procedure heading in.
like I can't even see the needle when I know they're going to give me or like the numbing, whatever. It's not Novocaine anymore, is it?
It's well, it depends. Nothing's called Novocaine. It's
Okay.
usually it's a lidocaine,
Okay.
a septocaine, or a marcaine,
I still
or
don't.
sometimes a carbocaine.
I still don't want to see the needle,
Yeah, me neither.
and I'm an adult.
They're really small.
Yeah.
They're really small. I watch every needle that goes at me.
Oh my goodness.
And I'll tell you, the arm ones at the doctors are way bigger than ours at the dental office.
I know. I don't want to
Way
see
bigger.
it.
Ours is like the same gauge as a mosquito.
It's
When
yeah.
I say gauge, I'm talking the thickness of it, not the length.
Yeah.
The thickness of it, because the length is obviously bigger than a mosquito.
I just don't want to see it.
But
And I'm amazed at the girls like Erin and Tara who can hide it so well from the kids.
Oh gosh.
They just have it like off here at the side.
yeah,
and
they
they're
have
just,
to kind of sneak.
they just like sneak it up, and they're just like they're so good. They
Oh my
hide it, and the kids don't
gosh.
even see it.
Well,
That's crazy.
do you see the magic the assistant's doing on the other side?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
There's a lot of magic.
I
that we do.
recognize the skill that you have to get the kid to not know they're getting shot in the fucking mouth.
If they're really nervous, I literally will tap on their foreheads with my fingers, and then their eyes automatically like, oh, what the fuck is she doing?
She's like, what the fuck?
And then if they're really small, I'm just like, I'm sorry, I just I can't stay still, so I just got to do this, or
Yeah, sorry.
I just say
Yeah.
or I'll do water in their mouth, or I'll just distract them. I'll ask them questions that they can't answer.
Yeah.
I hate it when the people do that. Okay, anyways, tell us about your procedure.
Okay, so about 2 years ago, my office enforced all of us to get a bunch of x-rays just to see where all of us were at with our
dental health.
Our dental health. I have up to that point perfect dental, meaning I've never had a cavity in my life. I've never had any dental work done, period. Literally perfect mouth. Virgin teeth, virgin mouth. Yeah, I know.
I don't know about virgin mouth. For me, anyway.
Well, virgin teeth. I don't have a virgin mouth.
There you go. That's a better, yeah.
Anyway.
No comment.
Well, yeah, the cherry's been popping there. Anyway. So they realized I had massive bone loss on the x-rays. It showed huge bone loss. Like,
oh, wow.
But you couldn't see it.
No, you can't see it in when you're looking in my mouth.
It's
It was
underneath.
on the x-rays way down in here, and there were like these big fucking holes all in my jaw. And we're like, oh God, that's not good. So then they perioprobed me, which they've never perioprobed. So that's, if you haven't probably had that happen, because we don't do that at the child clinic. We don't need to do that.
I've had that done.
But it's when they're calling out numbers and they're actually checking to see how your ligament attachments are with your teeth, because you want them to all be around 1 to 3 millimeter pockets. Okay. You don't want them to be bigger than that. So we always say 1, 2s, and 3s are the good guys. Anything over a 4 is not good. In my career, I've charted a few 6s, a couple 7s, and that was bad for these patients. Mine were all 9s and 10s.
Oh my God.
Instant. I don't cry. I'm not a crier. I was bawling that day, because 9s and 10s means you're going to lose every one of those fucking teeth.
Oh no.
And so I went from virgin mouth, never having any work done, to now looking at possibility of losing every one of these teeth.
Oh my goodness.
So knowing I needed to go see a really good periodontist, I've been in the field for almost a little over 20. At that point, it was 18 years. Now I'm at 20 years now in this field. So I have a lot of connections everywhere. I worked over in Seattle area for 11 years. I knew the perio office we have here is not what I wanted to go to.
Yep.
I wanted way better treatment.
You wanted the best.
I want the best of the best.
Yeah.
Because I had a really bad prognosis on this.
Right.
So after contacting a few of my hygienist friends and a few assistant friends and a doctor friend I had on the other side, and then I had my hygienist, Tara, did the same thing.
Yeah.
Came back with about 75% of them saying the same office. And Dr. Gold's office and Marysville.
Dr. Gold.
I'm going to shout out to them because, So I went there on the first time, and they were so kind.
Yep.
They were very, very optimistic about the treatment and said, let's start with the most invasive first. We're going to go with the deep cleaning, and we're going to go from there. They did all these tests, try to figure out why I was getting these perio things. Eventually did come back that you can get perio from your husband. If they already have it.
Yeah.
And that's what has happened.
Oh, wow.
Thor's battled it for years, but he's never had the pocket depth that I had. But we've maintained him with perio, so I had no clue. Wow. So they were testing medication, hormone levels. They were doing everything to figure out. They test my saliva to see where it was.
Yep.
And it just came back. It was just plain old perio that just kept building on me. And we just had no clue. Because in the x-rays, there's no calculus buildup because of my cleaning. That was the weirdest thing with it, because normally with perio, you have gingivitis, so your gums are usually really infected, which mine weren't. They were perfect. They don't even bleed. And then usually you have calculus buildup. Well, I didn't have any of that, not even on the roots.
Right.
So they were just shocked. This is a very weird case for this perio office to handle.
Seriously? Oh my God.
So we did the deep cleaning, and then
fun.
Kobe took me to that appointment.
Yes, I did.
That was the first time I was numb.
That was first time ever having your mouth numb.
Yep.
Wow.
And they had to do the whole thing.
They did the whole thing.
So I dropped her off. I went to the mall.
Yep, got me a surprise.
I got her a surprise.
Because I have to be bribed to do dental work.
Yeah. And I went and had lunch, came back, and she got done.
Yep.
And then you were hungry, so I took you back to Panera.
Yep.
And got her some soup, which was so fun to watch her eat soup, and her mouth was numb.
Only half of it was numb
that
at
was
that point.
fantastic. I think I have a picture of that.
You do.
Oh my gosh.
You do have a picture.
And I bought you a Darth Vader sweatshirt. So
Yes.
yeah.
One of my favorite hoodies I have is that Darth Vader sweatshirt.
Oh, wow.
So that was the first thing, and
yes.
then this was the second thing you had
It
to have done.
was, but my original treatment plan was almost $25,000 was my
Yeah.
original treatment
Yeah.
plan. But because of my home care and my ability to follow instructions, because I am amazing at that,
you
so
are.
I just upped my game hardcore. Literally, I spend over almost an hour and a half on my teeth a day now, where I used to just do the normal 4.5 minutes a day. So it's a massive up the game. And then I came back after that 6 weeks later. Pockets were down to around 6s, which is amazing. Yeah. And then over the past 2 years, I have the highest one I had was in this lower area, which was a 6, and everything else in the mouth is 3 and under.
Oh, wow.
Shocking and amazing.
That's
Fantastic.
So then we decided it was time to do the bone graft because they waited 2 years. So they were very good about waiting that long because most other offices would have just been like, let's just do this. What's wrong?
Who's mouse lover? Is that Kathy or Robin? Is that Robin?
It could be either one because
She's boarding a plane right now or shortly.
Hi, mouse lover.
Oh, I would assume that's Kathy.
Is that Kathy?
I think she's going to Florida.
Oh, again?
Maybe because she wasn't going to be around, remember, for a little while.
That's right.
So I think it's Kathy. I think she's the mouse lover.
Okay.
Hi,
She said, hey,
Kathy.
bitches, miss you. Have a great podcast boarding a plane shortly.
And she's going to the place where she doesn't have to wear any masks.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I said, love you, miss you. She said, love you, miss you too.
Aw. We'll see her soon.
Okay.
That's why she can't guest next week.
Oh, because she's gone.
She's gone.
She's in fucking Florida going to Disney World. Again.
I don't think I don't know if she's going to Disney World this time, remember?
Really? Oh, because she was fed up with it last time,
Yes.
right?
She's fed up. She's doing other stuff in the area now.
Other stuff.
Yeah, I have
Like
a good...
visiting her daughter.
That's always good.
and my ex-cat.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh.
Habanero.
Habanero.
God.
Hobby.
That used to be Heineken at my house.
Now he's habanero.
He's Hobby now.
Hobby.
Yes.
That fell in the pool.
Yeah, he took
Oh
a
my
swim
God.
in the Floridan pool.
Why?
And they
He
took a
fell
video
in.
and he looked so sad. He was holding all the edges like, "Rawr."
I didn't
Oh,
realize
no.
pools in Florida, too, are totally enclosed. Like
They
with a
have to-
mosquito net.
Because
Because the bugs.
the bugs, plus you have to have a fence around it because of gators.
Oh, God.
Fucking gators
Snakes.
and giant mosquitoes
God.
and snakes.
Well, they even have anacondas down
I don't want to.
there.
I want to just go there to go to Disney World. I don't want to stay.
Florida.
They have so many dangerous animals there.
Florida needs to
Damn.
be blown off the face. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. But
Well, a lot of these animals.
Can we save Disney World?
yeah, sure.
we could just cut them off
Can we
and
just
then
cut
just
it
send
off
them
right
off
there?
into the ocean a
Yeah.
bit.
Just
A
Well-
little island.
terraform the land.
And I just have to bring this up,
'Kay.
talking about visiting places with shit like that, okay? Our friend Erin was visiting a couple weeks ago, and her and her husband moved to Arizona,
Oh, whoa.
okay? And they're like right on the border.
Are you
between
really going to bring
Arizona
that up?
Yeah,
You're not going to bring that up.
I'm fucking going to bring it up.
Don't bring it up because you're going to make it sound so scary and it's not.
It
They're
is!
rosebuds. They're rosebuds.
It's terrifying.
No, it's not. If you know what they are, they're not terrifying.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Do not believe her, Mari. She's going to
They're
make this
right.
so much worse into this.
They're right on the Arizona-Nevada
Oh my
border.
God.
Her
Okay.
husband works at a marina, so it's like a lake, right?
Okay.
They just moved down there in like October, November. So it's her first spring there.
Okay.
It's a warmer climate, obviously.
Right.
One of the guys that lives there and works with her husband was saying, well, in the springtime, when you look out, because there's all the hills that feed down in the water, feeds down into this lake, right?
Yes.
You can look at the hills and it'll look like the hills are wavering and moving because there's so many tarantulas
Rosebuds.
crawling down the hills
Rosebuds.
to get to the water in the lake. There's so many tarantulas, it looks like the hills are moving because they're all going down
And
to
it
the
would
lake.
be the best time to go there to get another rosebud. But I can't transport it back to my
Wait, are you
house.
talking about an actual flower or what?
No, a
that's the
rosebud
kind
tarantula.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
so cute.
They're not cute.
I had one, Mario, for a time, and
Just
it was
two
very.
completely
It's a
different.
tarantula.
I
Okay.
wasn't creative with her name. I just named her Rosie.
Oh my gosh.
It's a tarantula.
A very non-threatening tarantula. Does not want people.
It's a
I
tarantula.
actually can tell you, there's not
Okay.
one tarantula in the world that we're on the menu. They don't-
Snuggles? Snuggles.
Snuggles wasn't going to eat us. Snuggles was loose in the.
He could-
I proved this. 2 weeks and loose in my house.
He
2
could,
weeks.
if he wanted to, he could kill you.
No, we can't.
Yes, he can.
Doesn't want to
That's
kill
what
me?
you told me. He was totally like lethal.
Well, he's one of the most poisonous tarantulas in the world. It's not a big deal.
That's not a big deal. Just one of the biggest.
It's not a big deal. It's fine. Everything is fine.
I'm not on the food chain. Snuggles did not want to put venom
If he's
in me.
starving, then you are on the food chain.
It can't eat me.
It can kill you.
It can't eat me.
It can kill you.
Okay. Kobe, between the two of us, who knows more about spiders?
What? I know.
You know nothing. All you know is you're terrified of them. You know nothing. You don't research them because you don't want to look at a picture of
I
them.
can't look at a picture.
So then you know nothing about
I
these.
can't do it.
Most spiders only have a limited amount of venom, and it takes them a very long time to build it back up. So they do not want to waste it on something too big that they can't eat. They want to have their venom for something they can
Well,
eat.
you know, and that's fine. So they should just stay the fuck away from me then. All right? They don't
there
need
are
to be
no
by me.
tarantulas here.
I know. That's why I live here, and I will never live in Arizona. Sorry, Aaron. And I won't visit you in the springtime.
I plan on visiting her in the springtime, and I'm going to lay in the field with all the tarantulas and love on them all.
Oh my God.
Could
Oh my
not be more
God.
different about this.
I
topic.
can't.
That's so funny.
Spiders are one of my favorite creatures in the world.
Really.
I love
I have
spiders.
a fear. I have a phobia.
She's getting better. She actually doesn't kill them now. I bought her a spider catcher that gets them 6 feet out.
So
My
and now
God.
my fear is now based on how big the spider is,
Okay.
how big it is, and what kind it is.
Okay.
Because those ones that can see and will follow those house spiders or whatever, like a couple times they've startled me because they've kind of jumped out when I've been by the sink.
Are you talking
and
about the cute little ones with the spots?
I don't like them. Yeah.
The little jumpy ones?
If I can
They're
see
adorbs.
it from across the room and someone else can go get it and then take it outside. I'm fine if you take it outside. You don't have to kill it. Just take it outside.
Which she already knows because there was a couple times early in our friendship that I got a phone call because Jeff was out of town and I had to come from Eniat to go get a spider.
There's a spider in my kitchen.
But I remember the first time
What are
I
you
came
doing?
and got it. First time I came to got it, I probably freaked the shit out of
You
Megan.
freaked the shit out of Megan because there was a spider in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
And we're like, hey, because she was coming down anyways because we're going to dance.
Yes.
And I'm like, hey,
I just stopped by.
I'm like, where are you at? She's like, oh, I'm almost to an atch. I'm like, can you stop by my house? There's a spider in my kitchen. She comes in, she sees the spider. She just reaches up with her hand and just grabs it with her hand.
Oh my God.
Yep.
And Megan went, ah! Because she's never seen somebody grab a spider with her hand before.
See, I'm indifferent about spiders.
Are you?
I'm like in the middle between you guys.
Really?
Like, they're not like my
It's nice.
favorite
This is a
thing.
good thing to be in the
Yeah.
middle of us.
Like Nicole, terrified of spiders.
Is she?
Terrified.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Her and I are like
Same,
soulmates.
same with Kyla.
Is she too?
Yes, both of them are extremely afraid of spiders, and they had this like whole like video chain of videos where they were trying to kill this one spider in Nicole's room because
Oh
they were
my
so
God.
afraid of it.
That's
And
so
I remember,
sad.
And I
See-
remember watching it, and I was just like, just grab it and just take it outside. 'Cause I'm not like, I don't like spiders, but I'm not gonna be like,
Can
oh
you,
my
well,
God.
and
but
I
you
am
can
like-
appreciate what they do for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because that's what I always tell Kobe. I was like, so you like malaria?
We don't
And
have malaria
We
here.
actually do in Moses Lake.
Oh my God.
Look it up. There is cases of malaria in Moses Lake.
But I don't kill spiders because I have that phobia where I can't even get that close to them to even like smack them with a fly sword or anything. I can't even
She
do
can't
that.
do it.
I have to get away.
She has
I'm
to have
totally
someone
fine.
else has to do it. But
Someone else has to do
now,
something
she does find in my house. I actually keep spiders in my house.
on
A lot.
purpose.
On purpose.
On purpose.
I will go out and find them.
I know this.
And bring them into my home and put them in locations I want them to be in. Now, how many gnats do I ever have in my house?
How many gnats do I have in my house?
I don't know.
Never.
Not-
I never have a gnat.
Never.
And I don't have spiders. No, I don't.
Well, But you see all the gnats I catch on my my spider
I know.
wall in front of my door, and then I
spider wall.
I clean it
What?
off.
I
once a
literally
year.
close my eyes when I walk in her house because I can't
Oh
I can't
my
look at
God.
it.
It's around my door.
Oh, okay.
So, but I clean it up around November because I keep it there because it's like by the time October comes, it's like the most natural Halloween decoration
Spooky, yeah.
ever.
Right.
Like I don't buy artificial spider webs. I got them, and so then in November I have to go and pluck all the spiders off of there, move them, and then clean all the spider webs, and then I put them back
Oh my.
She keeps them in the warm house.
See,
during the winter.
I'm not. I wouldn't be afraid of that. I just would think that would be like
Weird.
not weird, just kind of I guess like a nuisance to my home. I guess I wouldn't be like freaked out about it though. I'd just
No.
be like,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, they do a good job for me though,
right.
because we do probably because I live in the middle of an orchard. That's why we have so many gnats.
It might be.
Because my sister's house, that's 2 doors down from mine, she has so many flies in her house, so many gnats in her house. They
That
have
totally
all
could
these
be.
little things, like the sticky things all over, and I think those are heinous. Whereas my spiders are very conspicuous in my little
Well,
corners.
and we several years ago actually hatched a big swarm of praying mantises here.
Oh.
on purpose because
On purpose
they kill
because
spiders.
the praying mantises kill everything of all of the other bugs.
I found 2 praying mantis last year, and I moved them to other properties.
I know.
Because I can't have, because one almost got one of my spiders it was heading towards, and I saw it. I was like, oh no.
They're relentless. They'll get everything.
And it was not very happy with me picking it up. Like I was a little nervous when I picked
they're
this thing
a
up.
tiny bit freaky looking. They're
because they
little,
have their little
triangle
hands,
heads.
and their
Yeah.
little hands. Like I could grab stuff, and it was like all pawing. I was like, oh my God. Spiders are way easier to pick up because they just hang out with me. I can even pick up a black widow, and they do nothing
See,
to me.
that would
I've
freak
had
me out a little.
spiders that would like go over and like crawl onto her because
Yes.
they knew that she would save them.
Yeah, they do most of the time, except for that one that just.
Oh.
that
See,
was horrible.
A black widow would be like one that would freak me out a little bit.
Yeah.
I hatched.
for sure.
We hatched some on our property.
Oh my God.
They won't stay there. They can't stay there. The mommy will kill it. They have to go.
Oh.
So they have to leave
Yeah.
and go to
Yeah,
other
yeah.
places. They have to go pretty far. Like I was pretty sure they weren't going to
What
stay
does that
around.
say about that species that your mom will fucking kill you?
Yeah.
Badass species. I mean, that is the best species ever because there are no adult children living with her.
Oh my God.
They are gone.
Get the fuck
You
out or
got
I will
2
literally
weeks,
kill you.
2 weeks to wean yourselves off of me, otherwise I eat you. If more adult people would do that with their children, there would be no people living with their
There'd
families.
be way more homeless people.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, if they're 2 weeks old though.
They're already full grown
Oh.
for the most
that's
part.
different.
A male black widow only lives to about 6 to 9 months, and that's if he gets.
They're all like 2 weeks old, like, hey, mom. Arr.
Oh my God.
I just wanted to ask a question.
Well, you shouldn't have asked that. You passed your 2 week mark.
Oh my God.
I did.
You're dead to me.
I do move the black widows out of my house, though. They're not welcome to stay in my home.
Yeah.
Because of my cats. Because the cats will kill spiders. It upsets me every time I find one. We have to have a little burial for the poor spider.
Uh-huh.
But I can't have the black widows do that because if the black widow feels like you're going to be a threat, they will bite you. That's why they don't bite me because I'm very calm when I pick them up. And they usually will just crawl in there. I just go, and they just go right into my hand. And then we just go out the door. I will not pick up a brown recluse though.
They're angry.
They're grumpy.
They're very grumpy.
And they bite. And I think their bite's worse than a black widow.
I think it is also.
Well, they have unlimited venom.
yeah.
And so
Oh.
and it's a skin eating venom.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
Well, just don't touch it.
Well, yeah.
You're fine. And then if you're camping, just check out your sleeping bag before you get in there.
Yeah.
You don't
God, right now I can't go camping anymore.
you shine a flashlight in your damn sleeping bag. It's not a big deal.
God.
And if you see one, shake it out. You don't have to touch it. Just shake it out.
Even if there is one, I shake it out and be paranoid. There's another one that I didn't see. I'm not gonna. Now I'm gonna be awake. I can't go camping anymore.
It's okay. Camping's
damn it.
overrated.
God damn it.
I'm gonna become a summer camp counselor this summer, so
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow. Which
Oh
one?
shit! Which one?
YMCA. Like
Oh,
an
are
actual
you?
YMCA.
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
cute.
I
That's
know
awesome.
you guys take Megan to Zanika across.
She went to Zanika
across
across
the
the
water.
lake.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I grew up at YMCA.
Did you?
Yeah, so.
She did go. Oh, here. She did go to YMCA. She would go to the day camp when she was in junior high or something.
Yeah, I went to the day
and
camp
then
too.
she would spend like one night at YMCA camp or whatever.
Oh,
and she always had
Wenatchee?
lots of fun. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she's been up there.
I went up there since I was really little. I grew up like going to summers there all the time.
That's fantastic.
Mhm.
I
And
know.
so now I've like I know the director of the camp
Okay.
and their two sons I'm friends with and yeah, so now I'm going to be a camp counselor there this summer.
Fun. That'll be so much fun.
Yay.
I love it up there. I
That's
love
so
it.
exciting.
I've always wanted to ever since I was a kid.
Yeah. I remember one of the camp directors at Camp Zanika, they were talking about that there's, bears up there. Right?
Aw, little teddy bears.
And they'll come down because they smell food or they
Yeah.
want to get in the garbage. And she goes,
Yeah.
do you know what bears absolutely love and what they go after in the garbage?
What?
Ranch dressing. Like the bears love ranch dressing.
That's so funny.
And then what kind of, is it just black bears?
I don't know if it's black bears or brown bears.
But
don't
it's
know.
just the smaller bears.
I don't know. Probably.
I know
There.
we have grizzlies around here, but they're not.
I don't
that
think
very
it's
mean.
the big,
No.
but they just come down and get in the garbage and
From my-
they're looking for ranch.
Yeah. From my time like being up there, I've never encountered a bear.
They don't
Yeah.
really want much to do
No.
with people.
Yeah.
And the few times if you're unfortunate enough to be in the path of a bear, I don't know. Just good luck.
I've never encountered a bear in my life.
You know what they do though. Be big. Keep eye contact.
Yeah.
And back away slowly.
Remember we went to Leavenworth with Aunt Kathy were walking on the trail by
Yeah.
the river
And it
there
had
was
beware
a
a bear.
huge pile of shit right
Yeah.
in the middle of the path
was
they're like,
steaming.
oh, it's bear shit, and it was fresh. I'm
It
like,
was steaming.
Holy shit.
there's a fucking bear around here,
Like literally right
right
in front
now,
of us.
like-
right in front of us.
where the fuck is the bear? Like, I don't want to be here anymore.
God.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be as brave with a bear as I am a spider.
No.
See, in my opinion, the bear's a bigger threat, Kobe. The bear
Well-
could eat me.
Well,
Oh my
and
God.
and you can't outrun a bear. You could outrun a spider probably.
What do you mean probably?
Or step on it.
Oh,
Or yeah, right. You can't step on a
Did
bear.
you know they actually have little bones?
Oh,
You
they
know,
do?
that's if you ever step on, listen, and you can crunch. You hear
Oh,
them
God,
crunch.
Heather.
That's so sad. You know, old bones are breaking.
Heather.
Oh my God.
Well, it's what I said to anybody in my family don't kill spiders.
No,
They all
they
know.
do not.
They
They do
all
not.
know not to do that.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Did we do the icebreaker?
We haven't done.
We
the
have done icebreaker. I don't even think I finished the dental thing, but it was fine. Everything was fine.
But the bottom line is, it was fine.
I made it through it.
Yeah, I think you explained it well enough.
Yes.
You explained it pretty.
Well, I don't have to go through the
You
procedure.
didn't explain what they did in your mouth, but some people
I
might
don't
not
wanna know.
want to know it
I don't
because
wanna know.
it was.
But Kobe got to see what it looked like almost a week later. And it
I was
looked
afraid.
perfect.
I was afraid to look because I knew
Yeah.
that she had stitches. She had a
I had 2 big gashes on both sides of the
So-
mouth.
and
they
she had
to
like
cut
a-
to
got
so
like
you could
a-
see the roots of my teeth.
like a pack on there, like a
Surgical. It was a perio-surgical pack.
yeah, like so she had that for a week and then they took it off at our office and I held her hand. And,
She did.
and I was afraid to look, but after it looked really good. It didn't look like they did anything. It looked perfectly normal.
This is why you go to the best in the state,
Yeah.
and you pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm like,
best in the
okay,
state.
all right,
Seriously.
that's what. Yeah,
That's
and
what
it
you
looked
pay.
really
That's
good.
what you pay
I
for.
feel like that's the kind of thing you don't skimp out on.
You do
Yes,
not skip.
yeah.
Like this office doesn't even take my insurance,
Wow.
and I have decent dental
Some
insurance.
stuff
Yeah.
you just need to splurge
You
on.
just
Yeah, for sure.
splurge, and I pay out of pocket at this place, and I'm fine with it. And they actually love me for it because they get a lot of more money from me that way.
Well, yeah, they don't have to bill insurance.
no, they actually treat me so good there.
All right,
Icebreaker.
icebreaker
Yay.
at the end.
Well, you know.
The podcast. Yeah.
What was your favorite book as a child?
Oh shit!
I have so many.
like how childish are we going? Like first books we've read? Or are we going with like middle school,
Just like-
high school? What?
Up through maybe high school, I guess. Maybe that could be
shit,
considered
there's so
a child.
many
There's so many.
books.
I love Dr. Seuss, and I love the Sneetches. Have you guys read the Sneetches?
I have the Sneetches. My Sneetches book is so worn that it doesn't have a cover.
Yeah. Well, that's
and I had the hard cover.
I have the hardcover one.
The
other one,
it's not a hardcover.
the
no more.
hardcover one that I was totally destroyed was Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck in the Haunted House. That was my favorite book.
Was that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Mine was the Sneetches and the Grinch, and both those don't have covers.
What is a Sneetches?
Oh.
Well, there was two types of Sneetches: the ones with stars and the ones without.
Yeah.
Basically, Dr. Seuss was kind of showing you how you should not discriminate.
Some had stars on their bellies and some did not.
And the ones with stars on their bellies got better treatment.
They thought
for
they
a
were
time
better.
period until it turned in the middle of the book, and now the ones without the stars.
Well, there was this man that came around with a machine
that got all their money
that could put a star on your belly.
Yes.
So then he started doing that to all the non-starred Sneetches, and so then they were the same as the regular starred Sneetches.
And the starred Sneetches didn't like that, so then he
the
came up with another
original
machine.
starred Sneetches got their stars removed, and then thought that they were better than the ones that had stars. Now,
And so this just kept going on. So this guy was just kind of taking all this poor Sneetches' money, putting stars on their bellies or taking them off because he had two machines.
Yeah.
One that take them
Put
off.
it on, take it off. Put it on, take it off.
And so by the end of the book, they realized that they're all the same.
Yeah.
And now they're all poor and broke and have no money.
And you didn't know who originally had a star and who didn't because it's been put on and removed so many times, and so then everybody was just the same.
Yep. But yet, Dr. Seuss is evil.
Yeah.
What?
Well, they're taking all the books away.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Because they're
Systemically racist.
yeah, they're racist.
Oh.
Dr. Seuss books are racist.
The At the Zoo book apparently is systemically racist.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, the only book that I liked Dr. Seuss as a kid, but like I only read like, Green Eggs and Ham. And
Yeah, the classics.
The
Grinch.
classics.
Yeah, Grinch.
I'm surprised the Snitches wasn't in there for you.
I've not. It
Snitches.
sounds a little bit familiar. I think I might have maybe read it once when I was really young.
Or the one fish, two fish,
Yeah.
red
That
fish,
one
green
Oh
was
wait,
fish.
the pants with nobody inside them.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
Oh, I love that one.
That was such a good one because they were just like pants that came alive.
Yeah, it was just a pair of pants.
Yeah, that were on the hanger on
Yeah.
the little clothesline.
Yeah,
My-
I would ride a bike.
My favorite book wasn't necessarily like just a book. I mean, it just basically fairy tales. I
Yeah.
loved fairy
Okay.
tales as a kid.
Yeah.
And especially I really liked Cinderella. Cinderella's like
Obviously.
Oh yeah.
Cinderella is my favorite fairy
Oh,
tale.
you got to be the prince.
Yeah.
That was kind of living a little dream
Yeah,
there, a
yeah.
little childhood dream there.
Yeah, Cinderella and also The Little Mermaid were
Oh.
like two of my favorites.
The Little Mermaid was my first movie I saw in the theater.
Really?
Yes, my dad took me to that,
I
and
wish
that
I
was
could-
when I realized how much I love evil. Because after we left there, I wanted to be Ursula.
Yeah.
So bad.
Did you know that she was based off a drag queen?
No, that's
No,
even,
I didn't know
better.
that.
She was based off a famous drag queen at the time.
That's amazing.
I forget what her name was, but yeah.
That's a new fact.
I did not know that.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Did they have to give her royalties?
I'm not sure. Maybe
They should
but
have.
They did like use her likeness a little bit in the drawing.
Yeah.
of
Then they
Ursula, so-
needed to
That was
do
my
that.
favorite Disney movie. I would watch it every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The books I grew up with, like I loved in middle school, the Sweet Valley High books.
Oh, I love Sweet Valley High.
Because I am a twin.
You are a twin.
Yes, and I really was able to kind of relate to them a little bit in there.
I love the Sweet Valley High. I had all of them.
Yes.
I had all of them.
I even had the board game at one point.
Oh my god.
I remember there was this book genre or not genre.
Like a series?
Series
Okay.
of books that were really popular when I was in like middle school, elementary school, and I think Megan might also have been obsessed with this series.
Yeah.
Geronimo Stilton. Do you know what that is?
Oh, yes, I've heard of that.
Yes.
Yes.
It's basically about like this mouse named Geronimo Stilton.
Yes,
Like,
I think I bought her.
yeah, there's
some
like
of
a
those.
ton of books about
Yeah.
this mouse and like his friends, and like there's different spin-off books of like his other friends that are also mice that are like, different. But the thing that made them so cool and interesting as a kid is because they had like some words were different fonts and different shapes and different like
Oh, really?
Yeah, inside the book, it like, it was laid out like normal. You know, it just was written normal font. But in some words, like if it was cheese, it would be like laid out as if it was like block letter cheese, like stuff like that. It would match the descriptor of the word. So
That's really cool.
So if it was like the word slimy, it would be like block letters, but like they were like dripping, right?
Oh, okay.
So that was
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that
at the
is.
time.
That's
Yeah.
really
When
cool.
I was a kid.
Well, that's almost letting you kind of read it like a script.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I love them so
That's
much.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would assume. Huh?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
And so yours is Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. I
Okay.
also loved the book Heidi. I don't
I
know
never read
if
that.
you guys have
idea.
ever
No,
read it.
I had no desire
It's a
to.
classic. It's an old book.
I don't know what it is.
It's called Heidi. It's about a little
It's a girl in the mountains.
girl in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, who has to go live with her grandfather. It's an old book,
Yes.
but I don't know. I just like really liked it for some reason.
I never read that one.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I really like that. But Sweet Valley High. What else did I read?
Did you read the Boxcar Children?
No,
No.
I read Trixie Belden.
Okay.
Did you guys read the Hardy Boys?
I never read the
I
Hardy
never
Boys.
read that.
Yeah.
I never read them
No.
or Nancy Drew. I read
Nancy Drew.
Oh,
Hardy
I read a
Boys.
lot of Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
Trixie Belden was just like Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Lori, my friend Lori, had all the Trixie Belden like series,
Oh,
like,
wow.
and I would borrow them from her and like
There you
read all of
go.
them. Yeah,
I remember. I think I read like 2 boxcard ones, and I was done with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember Nancy Drew, the Hardy Boys.
Do you read the what's the Treehouse one? The Treehouse mystery thing that was popular when Megan was little.
Oh, no clue.
Tree?
And there was
I
like
don't know.
every book had a different letter that it started with, and they were like mysteries or something. I
Huh.
can't remember.
I don't know.
I can't remember what it's called. Something Treehouse.
I have no. I don't remember. Yeah.
I really did like.
Winnie the Pooh. Oh, that was.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Winnie the Pooh. I remember. Oh my God, I'm just having like flashbacks now. I remember being obsessed when I was a little kid with this Winnie the Pooh book. That was just like basically just Winnie the Pooh and describing all of his friends. Basically, that was it. But when I was a little kid, I remember like loving that book, and I had it all the time. And like, I think I always brought it to my grandma's house because my grandma would, like babysit us.
Yeah.
And yeah, I loved that book. I remember Winnie the Pooh and like there's some other. Oh my God, the
Berenstain Bears.
Yes!
Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain
I love
Bears,
those
yeah.
books.
Those ones
I
too.
had literally almost every one of those when I was a
Yes.
kid. Love those books.
The Berenstain Bears or whatever the name
Yes.
is actually. I don't really know.
Bernstein.
I always said Bernstein.
Me too. I said
Bernstein.
Bernstein.
Yeah.
But now because it's like the Mandela effect or whatever, it's like, now it's actually supposed to be said like Berenstain. That's how it's
Berenstain.
spelled.
Oh, okay.
That makes more
Well,
sense.
they're bears, right? So
Berenstain.
Baron. That makes
Yeah.
more
That
sense.
way more sense. I would think in high school, I actually enjoyed To Kill a Mockingbird when I read
Did
that.
you?
Oh, I
Did
remember
you?
reading
I
that in
did.
high
Okay.
school.
I mean, I had to read it in high school, but I enjoyed it.
Actually, I did like that. I did not like. What's that one? Megan had
The
to
Crucible?
read it too. No, Megan
The
had to
Crucible
read
was
it.
fucking awful.
There's another. I know.
Not
I
To
have
Kill
an
a
idea
Mockingbird.
what you're saying.
It's a guy. God, what was it called? It's a classic.
Tom Sawyer.
No,
No, I had to read that
I
one
might
too.
have had to read it too.
it's about a guy and his brother that's like mentally challenged.
Oh,
Rainmaker.
no,
No.
I know what you're talking about. What is it called?
And they go and work on this farm
yes,
or whatever.
I know what it is. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Should get Megan.
Megan. Megan.
But it's because we had to read like a classic book, and so I just picked it and I didn't really know what it was about, and I hated it.
Yeah,
The end was horrible.
I know it was awful. And when he snapped the neck of that.
Yes,
girl,
I was like, "What the fuck?"
I was freaked out.
I know, I was freaked out, and then it was horrible.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I hated that one too.
Did
but
you text her?
Yes.
I remember having to read it.
Yeah. Yeah.
In English class my junior year of high school, which
Okay.
wasn't too long ago. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I remember. But
Hey, that's when I read it too, and it's still burned in my memory.
Yeah.
So look forward to that for the rest of your life.
What is that book that is like
See?
the two brothers and one
Yeah.
mentally disabled and like he snaps the neck of that one chick?
Of Mice and Men.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you.
Hated that book. Hated it.
Yeah, I hated that book. It was so stupid.
She's so obedient.
I know. Did she come because of your text?
I think so.
So
probably
just so
heard
you know,
that.
since Heather's always like on her phone, we have hooked Heather's
Yeah,
phone
you
up
guys can see
to
everything now.
to the video. So
Which,
that,
you know, I do during the spring. I get some cool rings that I can bring up here and show people.
Yes, you do.
Remember last year when that little girl that's not supposed to be in my yard? And I had that sprinkler that was malfunctioning in the one
You know
corner.
what? We should do a podcast of just your ring videos. We should totally do that because that would be fantastic.
And just react to them.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a not telemarketer. What is that? A solicitor at my house.
Yeah.
Yep. And I have a very aggressive pit bull mix. And my front door has two big, huge windows, like full length windows that you can basically see into my whole house.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's not fantastic. But anyway, you can get a full view of my dog because she's literally on the window, like trying to get through the window.
She's like, I'm going to kill
She
you.
looks like she's going to kill somebody. She's
But
not
then she'll
going
run
to.
out and she'll just like sniff you.
Yeah, she's not going to. She'll bark at you really aggressively, but she's not going to do anything.
Right.
Anyways, that's what now I have a sign right over top of that says, beware of dog, not responsible for injuries or death.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Yeah. So now this is what I do. I can talk through my ring to these people,
yeah.
and then I can say, what do you need? And they're like, well, we just kind of wanted to talk about this or that. I was like, yeah, I don't want any listening. And if they don't go away, I'm like, do you see the dog trying to get through the window? I'm gonna count down from 5 and I'm gonna open the door if you don't leave.
That's insane.
They always leave.
Yeah.
Especially when you start to count. 5, 4. Usually they go at 4 and they're gone.
Oh my God.
Merlot, want to go outside? Merlot, want to go outside?
Oh my God.
Well, she looks like she's, as soon as because my ring, she's trained to that ring noise because it's like a jingle that comes through my whole house or off my phone. And she darts for the door every time she hears that jingle. She's like, okay, action.
Somebody's here. Oh my
Gotta
God.
protect the house.
That's amazing.
And the other 3 dogs go too, but she's the only presence you see in the window. If you look down, you'll see the other little yappers all in the window
It's
too.
like, yeah.
They're like, they try to push it in there, but she's like, no.
She's like, no, it's mine. It's mine.
I hope she can't get through that window one day.
Oh my God.
There is a new scam that I don't know if you guys are aware of this. There's a Google scam.
There is.
There is. They're actually coming door to door.
Oh,
and they're dressed up in Google gear. They have a Google little vest, a Google little hat, and a Google clipboard. And they're trying to get access into your home. Do not let them in. Google does not send people to your home. Ever.
We don't let people in.
Wow. Oh.
Your door's not locked.
Well, instead of a dog, I have a shotgun.
Yes. I feel like my dog is
it's a Hello Kitty shotgun, but it is a shotgun.
It's a real shotgun that has been die-caled with Hello Kitty.
Yes, it has Hello Kitty decals on it.
Yes. So
but it is a shotgun.
It's a real shotgun. This is not a toy that she bought.
That's right.
No.
Shotgun, rifle, handgun.
And then what I have is Lucille / Louie. That's my bat. My Louisville.
Oh, I think you've mentioned this.
Yes,
before.
and I have my I have Sticky Vicky.
Sticky Vicky the knife.
That's my big hunting knife.
Yeah.
And then I have my cop flashlight that doesn't have a name.
Oh, we should name it.
I don't know. I was thinking Blunty.
We
Blunt.
Well, because he can be blunt.
Blunty.
Well, because he got a blunt, big old
Okay,
blunt.
people, name Heather's flashlight.
Yeah, tell me what we
It's
should.
a new contest.
New contest. Name my,
Heather's
my
flashlight.
cop flashlight that's right
because-
in my nightstand outside.
Well, I haven't named my guns.
Hello Kitty.
Well, I have my Hello Kitty shotgun.
And I think the other one is like Purple Magic.
Ooh, it does have a purple handle. The grip is purple. Yeah.
You like that?
Violet.
Ooh.
Violet.
I think Violet would be better because then you're like, do you want me to go get Violet?
Do you want me to go get Violet?
I
She
feel
would
like,
really like to talk to you.
I think you need to meet Violet.
You
Yeah.
need to meet Violet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like my names.
Yeah.
You should meet Vicky.
Vicky. I'm going to go get Vicky.
I have to go
I'll
get
be right
Vicky.
back. Because
I'll be-
it sounds so innocent. Let me go get Vicky.
And Louie. Louie's nice.
Louie
Oh
and
my
Vicky
God.
are in the back. Hold on a sec.
Well, actually, all my weapons are spread out around my house, so I can grab them easily.
Gotcha.
Because
Yeah.
Louie's by the back door because ever since the fake cougar
Yes.
incident,
Fake
it wasn't a
cougars
real cougar.
/ raccoon.
Yeah, it was a huge. It was on the fence in the very end of my yard, and I could not. I just saw this massive thing on my fence, looking down at my dogs, and I was just like, "Oh
So
shit!"
what
my
do you
God.
do when you see a massive shape on the fence? What do you do?
Threatening your dogs.
Do you
Oh
A,
my God.
run toward it at top speed. B, get your fucking bat that's right by the door.
It wasn't by the door then.
Call 911. I don't know. What does Heather do? Of course, she runs full speed towards it.
Screaming. My hands up and yelling.
I would probably like do all three of those, but like
I would
call and then grab the bat, and if that didn't work, I would go and scream out. And see
Well,
I would literally stand there probably like, like, wait, what do I do? I don't know what to do. What do I do?
In the middle of the winter?
Oh,
It's cold.
God.
There's snow in my yard. I'm in booty shorts and a spaghetti strap tank top. No bra, no shoes, no socks.
Oh my God.
And I just instantly, I saw the little black dog. What?
The main thing we need to take away from this whole story is that you need to have a Ring video on your back door.
Yeah,
Because I woke up the whole neighborhood.
God, I
Everybody's
want
lights
to
came on
see
after
a
that.
video of this
Seriously?
shit.
I was screaming at the top of my lungs at this thing. Like I was like, it's like a growly scream that I was doing. Yeah, it was like, but it was at the high pitch of my whole, as loud as I could get. And then once I closed the gap to within 4 feet, I would like stopped. I'm like, fuck, it's a huge raccoon. And
So she still goes up to it and
Dude.
fucking rams into the fucking fence.
because I pushed it on the other side of the fence. I didn't want it in my yard.
Of course not.
No.
Oh,
But
Fell
it's still big enough it could take on my 2 small dogs.
You're like, hey, Barb, I got a new cat for you.
Oh, you know that's where that came from.
I know.
Oh shit.
My backdoor neighbors, she thinks she's feeding these big Maine Coons and they're raccoons.
She thinks they're
Maine
cat.
Coon is a big cat.
Oh.
Like Jaeger, my cat, is a Maine Coon.
Oh.
Or like Buddy's part Maine Coon. Like they're big,
They're
fluffy
big,
cats.
big cat. Jaeger's not fluffy. That's why he's only part.
Yeah.
But he sure has the fucking size.
But her neighbor's really old, and she thinks that the raccoons are
And
Maine
she's
Coon
feeding
cats,
them.
and she feeds them.
And so now they're coming into my yard.
Yikes.
Well, they're not now. I haven't seen one since that one time.
Oh great.
Because literally, I have 2 huge dogs on the other side of this fence, and I had woke them up, and they have a doggy door, so they were waiting for the raccoon when I pushed it over onto their side.
Raccoon had a bad night.
Oh my God.
It got away somehow. It got away because it did jump, and it started going down my fence line, and I started running for it again, and it's like, oh shit!
My
Just
God.
like wrong yard, wrong
Wrong
yard.
yard, can't be in this yard, kid.
Jesus.
So now I moved the bat there because now because we've had a lot of cougar sightings. That's why I thought it was a cougar, and the cougars are coming right up into our yards and taking our animals.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, not my animals.
Oh good.
No,
No.
because Heather runs around screaming with a bat.
Yeah.
I have the bat
Yep.
now.
Oh my God.
Bring it on, cougar. I'll take you on. I have no fear with this. I'm the same size. I almost weigh as much. Almost. I think they have me by like 30 pounds, but I got it.
Yeah, just please don't.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Between that or my dog, I'm going to go for it.
Fun times in Entiat, for
Fun
sure.
times. And
Fun times in Entiat.
You know, we're in a rural area. We got it all up there. We even have wolves. We have a wolf pack now.
Oh God.
Yeah. Wow. We have nothing here except for bunnies.
You
Thank
have
God.
some. You have some.
Thank God.
Well, one of our cats killed a baby bunny.
One of our cats killed a tiny baby bunny that was super cute, and I'm very traumatized
Oh my God.
because I saw his little tiny bunny feet.
And now Katniss might have to move in with me.
And it was just really traumatizing.
No.
It was so cute. God damn
so
it.
sad.
I know.
I know she's very traumatized.
God.
Is that literally how we're gonna end this? Is with the dead bunny?
No.
Dead bunny.
We're not.
God.
I'm going to look up another question.
God, what are you going to title this?
God.
This is why it's Heather's random stuff.
So
Heather's random
varied.
stuff.
It's so varied and random. For
That's
sure.
like literally as soon as I get done recording, I'm like, hey, what was the name of this episode?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
The last one we did was called It's in the Balls. So,
It's in the balls.
Megan, no.
what?
We're good.
You came faster. You
What?
came to us faster than I thought.
Okay, here we go. Here's a totally should be not sad topic.
Oh, hopefully.
Okay.
What is the best restaurant you've ever been to?
Jasmine Grill and Federal Way.
Really? That was fast. Why? Why
It's
was it
my
good?
favorite restaurant. It's like Walkabout, but elevated. but
Really?
elevated.
Jasmine
much
Grill
better. Yes.
in Federal Way. You've been there many times.
Yes.
Shit.
Many times. It's my favorite restaurant.
Damn, I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. It's so good. It's Walkabout Grill just with better quality.
Are
shit.
they open
Okay.
during the COVID
Yeah.
thing?
I was actually like, I might go to Seattle tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah.
Megan was going to go, but we're
Yeah.
having ribs and she didn't want to.
No, don't worry about it. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Couldn't you save her ribs?
She just gets excited about ribs. Anyway,
They actually they reheat really easy.
they do.
It's okay. She
And
said
it's-
it was like family time, so I didn't
It
worry about
is.
it.
Well, yeah, we
Well,
have
her
family
uncle's
over.
coming.
Her
Yeah,
uncle's coming
that's
over.
totally fine.
What's your favorite? Because I'm gonna let you go because I don't think I'm gonna have one. I don't have one.
You don't have just one. I
have.
don't know.
I mean, you're gonna be shocked by the one that first came up in my head
What's
though.
my favorite restaurant? I don't even know.
Is there one here?
Okay, you think I'll say
You
what?
say, and then I'll go.
This one I've only been to once, and it was actually with Jacoby and Megan. I've only been there one time.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Which one?
The Rainforest Cafe.
How did you know?
I do love the Rainforest Cafe. The ambiance
Yes.
was great. The food was fantastic. The drinks were fantastic. But
Okay.
we were also in Disneyland, so it was just like hella
Okay,
like.
and
I've
then
never been.
there was a second.
There used to be one in Seattle, but
Yeah,
it's
I
gone
know.
now.
I
Yeah.
remember
And
going
then-
there and seeing it, and I'm wanting to go inside, but
Kobe,
never
what's the
did.
second one? Also, same week.
Oh,
And it's like right there.
the Blue Bayou
Yep.
right
Oh my
there.
gosh.
I can't believe you pulled the Rainforest Cafe out of your ass.
Oh, fuck yeah. That was fantastic. So I've been to the Rainforest Cafe in Disneyland,
Yes.
Seattle,
Yes.
and Vegas. They have one in Vegas.
Oh,
and all of them are
course.
pretty the same. They're all very,
I mean, they have a brand.
yeah, they all have the,
The food
ambiance.
is so good.
The
Is it
food is
really?
good.
Food is
The
so good.
ambiance was good.
The drinks are
The drinks were
fantastic.
good. We got the glasses.
And we got the picture
We got
with the little
picture
we got our little
with the
animals
anacondas
around our
and
necks.
stuff.
Not real,
Yeah.
they're just stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just.
It's really fun.
it's
And the
really
Blue
good.
Bayou had the ambiance too. Like you're literally in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. So you're
Oh.
watching the people
Yeah.
kind of go off on their ride and their adventure.
Oh.
And it's like there's crickets going. It's like it looks
It's
like you're
dark
in night.
and
You
you're
mean-
like you're in the bayou, and
That's
it's
so
just
and
yeah.
seriously, probably one of the best dinner entrees I've
Yours,
ever
yeah,
got.
yours was.
Oh, wow.
The whole week, because I'm
And
very,
mine wasn't.
I'm very limited on what I can eat. Like I only eat chicken or turkey. I'm gluten free. I'm dairy free.
Yeah.
And then I just don't like a lot of stuff because it's icky.
Yeah.
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 And so the whole week it's very difficult when usually it's the one thing at a restaurant I can eat usually.
Yeah.
And the one thing I can eat at all these places were the best food.
It was
Oh
the
my
best.
God.
Like they were usually jelly the whole week. By the end
Well,
of the week,
I ordered what everyone had said was the best
Monte
thing on the
Cristo?
menu was the Monte Cristo sandwich.
disgusting.
It literally is like a ham and cheese sandwich fried inside a donut.
What?
And they give you grape.
That
and then they
sounds
give you like
awful.
jelly to dip it in.
Like instead of au jus, it's like a jelly bowl.
And everyone was like, it's the best thing ever. They go to Disneyland for this Monte Cristo sandwich. And I like had it and I couldn't even eat it. I'm
No.
like, this is disgusting.
And then Megan had a steak, but they put pesto all over
But they
it.
put like pesto on her steak. And so I had to scrape it all off because
And
like
she
she
still
wouldn't
didn't like
eat it.
She didn't like it that much. Mine was orange glazed chicken.
Ooh.
I know. With gumbo. And then I had some rice with it. And it was so good. Oh, and then fresh veggies.
And the gumbo was fantastic.
Oh my God, the gumbo's so good. We have
And
to make
then,
the gumbo.
well, and then for Christmas that year later, because this was in January,
Yes.
for Christmas, I emailed Disney and I said, hey, I didn't think it would happen. I said, can I get your recipe for your gumbo that you serve at the Blue
Oh
Bayou?
my
and they
God.
gave it to me.
Really?
I
Yeah,
have
they
it.
gave it to
I
me.
have
We have
it.
it.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
We just haven't made it yet. We were supposed to do a gumbo day
Yeah, we're supposed to do gumbo.
and make all the gumbo. We tried in Seaside, but then we failed because we couldn't find the
We
ingredients.
couldn't find okra. They didn't have okra.
No okra and that
I
sausage.
just had okra
Yeah.
last night.
Did you?
Yeah, like deep fried okra. Yeah. With rice and
man.
salmon. Yeah.
Okay, local
Dang.
restaurants. What's your favorite Wenatchee restaurant?
Probably-
Mine's not very fancy, but it's still my absolute favorite.
I love to go to South
Yes, that's a good one.
and I love to go to Fire.
Yes.
I love Pybus stuff.
Obviously.
I love Pybus stuff. The
Even though she'll-
bistro is fantastic.
Do you miss it a little bit
I
sometimes?
do miss it.
You miss your lunches?
I
and your
do.
food?
Like, yeah, because like now I can't just get up and go out and get a snack and a latte whenever I want.
Right, yeah.
You actually
like-
can. You just go back to the grazing table.
They don't have lattes back there with oat milk. I'm sorry, but they don't.
But there's always donuts on Monday.
I don't want a donut.
There's always bagels, cream cheese, and lunch meat on like Tuesday or Wednesday.
I've never seen lunch meat or cream cheese.
Well, because it's always gone before you go back there.
Yeah, I say I don't buy.
They go for it so fast. It's like.
I want to go to the bistro and get some pommes frites, and then I want to go to the Cafe Columbia and get Americano with some oat milk, and I can't get that there.
I'm so sorry. Maria, what's your favorite local restaurant?
I think it would have to be Sumo.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Agree.
But they kind of messed up sometimes with us.
They never mess up mine.
They only messed up on the takeout order.
Big time.
Yeah.
They did big time on the takeout order.
It's always
like to the point where they didn't even think you
ordered
ordered it or paid for it.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was for my birthday.
That was really bad.
Year.
Sumo and like Walkabout, probably the second.
Walkabout.
But like Jasmine Grill, man, like
we're gonna have to go there.
Gotta go there sometime.
Yes,
it's great.
And this
really
is in
Federal Way.
Federal Way.
Yeah.
I actually know Federal Way very well. I actually know. Is it sad? I can drive around over there way better than Wenatchee still. I hate Wenatchee driving.
As many times as I've gone over there, I still don't know my way around anywhere.
Me neither.
I mean,
there all the time.
Everyone's just like, if you can go around Seattle, Marysville, I know from basically Mount Vernon. Well, no, I know from Bellingham to Tacoma very well.
Oh.
Yeah,
but I can't navigate Wenatchee still. I get so confused. I mean, I know if I just keep driving, I'm going to find something.
She doesn't. Like, even if I say go down Chelan, she's like, what street's Chelan? Like, it's like the main ass street.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know street names.
I used to not know street names, but I worked for DoorDash this past summer.
Oh, you did?
You gotta know that.
Oh, shit. Do you have any stories to tell us?
Do I? I don't know if I have any horror stories. Oh, actually, there is this one time when I was taking this order from some restaurant to the people's house, right? But it turned out to be an apartment.
Oh God!
But they didn't put
the apartment number,
or letter or whatever. You know,
you're screaming down there like, "Who had Kentucky Fried Chicken?"
You know what he did? You know what he did? Because there's an option on DoorDash to like call the people or text them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I texted them saying, "Hey, you didn't put your information well enough. I don't know where you are." I waited for like 10 minutes. They didn't respond.
God.
So I tried calling them and they went straight to voicemail, and then tried calling them like 3 other times. Didn't work. And
so what do you do?
There's nothing you can do at that point.
And so I ended up you
just leave it.
I ended up just leaving the bag of food behind a couple of bushes and texting the number that was given to me that these people were saying they were, saying, "Hey, I just put your food behind the couple of bushes in front of like apartment complex,
blah blah blah,
like G or something."
Yeah.
So you're welcome, I guess. And then I left.
You should have been like, thanks for the
what
tip.
are you supposed to do?
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I couldn't contact them at all.
They have to answer their fucking phone. Who doesn't answer their phone when they have DoorDash coming to their house?
I mean, we ordered DoorDash when we were in, at the lodge because we're like, oh my God, I have to have Buffalo Wild Wings right now. And I don't want to drive because we're in our pajamas.
Oh, no, that was the barbecue pit. Buffalo Wild Wings is our scrapbook weekend.
That was the scrapbook weekend. That's right. The lodge was Dickie's barbecue pit.
Yes.
Which was fantastic.
So good.
But like when we order, like they had like a map and we're like watching them on the map the
entire
time.
like
they're getting closer. Oh my God, they're getting closer. Almost here. Oh my God, we're going to get barbecue.
That's what we were doing. We were so excited for our food.
We're like at the door, like, oh my God, they're going to be here any second.
Yeah. I was like looking through a little peephole and he didn't even have to knock on the door. We had it ripped open.
Where's my ribs?
Usually that's what people do, for sure. Like I do the same thing when I order DoorDash for myself. Like I make sure if they're on their way or whatever.
You're hungry and you want your food.
Exactly.
How do you not answer your phone or text messages?
Order DoorDash instead of going out and ordering the food and getting it yourself.
Exactly.
You want it faster.
Yes.
And they've already paid for it.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So I can't do anything about it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't
you're
knock on every single door. Like that's
right. Because you're like, oh, did you order? And people like, oh,
I did.
Yeah, I did.
That's my food.
That's my food.
Exactly.
I'll take that.
Exactly. No one. I can't trust anybody.
No, you can't trust people.
So I put.
If you showed up at my door with some Dickie's barbecue pit ribs and you said, "Did you order this?" I'd be like, "Yeah."
Duh. No shit. Yeah.
Now the first thing I say, "Well, is it paid for?" Yeah, I ordered that.
Yeah, I ordered that. Hand it over.
Yeah,
Is there some cornbread in there? All right.
Yeah, man.
Now we need some Dickie's barbecue.
I know. They email me still all the time.
Do they?
With their specials and stuff. And I'm like, Dickie's barbecue pit.
That's heartbreaking.
Maybe if I think about it, I'll get you some on that Monday when I come home. And you can have it for lunch the next day.
Oh my God, that would be fantastic.
You just want ribs.
I want ribs.
Just ribs?
Beans and coleslaw.
I can't guarantee the beans and coleslaw will make it to you.
Okay.
Because you know how much I like those two
Just bring me
things.
the ribs then. And the little roll.
Yeah.
The little roll was so good.
She got two.
It was so soft and
Because
yummy.
I couldn't eat. I
didn't even need to put anything on it. It was just delicious.
It was delicious.
I don't know. I'm there. It's just hungry. It's so good. No, yours I still had because you put in a Ziploc bag and I ate it like 4 days later.
Because it was perfect in a Ziploc bag. Because you know
it was good.
Now, here's a hack, guys. You put food in a Ziploc bag, seal it up to the very corner, bring your mouth up there and suck out all the air. And then it's like a zip.
It's like a seal, like
it's a seal's like
vacuum
a
seal.
vacuum seal on there. Seal it up.
Genius.
Do that before you put things in the freezer. You won't get freezer burn on it. And then do that when you have like the roll, and then it'll be perfect 4 days later.
Yeah.
That is genius. I
Yes.
never thought about
Well,
that.
because the air is what stales it.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
So yeah, you just seriously, you'll notice it as soon as you suck on it that it just.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Isn't that nice?
Definitely
See,
use that
you
for sure.
learned something today.
Especially that I'm in college. Nothing
Yes.
fits in that tiny fridge they give me.
Oh, so do they even give you a fridge?
A tiny one, yeah.
Like how big?
It's
Like the
like-
one in our bar or smaller?
No, it's way smaller than that.
Really?
Oh, is it like
Holy
it's
shit.
like this big?
Yeah, maybe.
Is
a
it
little
like
bit
just for
bigger.
like a 6-pack and that's it?
Yeah.
No, it's bigger than that. It's probably
Is it bigger than that? It's
No,
like that?
It's a little bit bigger than that.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
But
Okay.
that's about it.
That's not.
It's like that's the size.
You
of
have your own room though, right? Because of COVID. You could, yeah.
It's the fridge is the size of that, but the freezer on top of it adds.
Oh, okay, okay.
But that's the size of the.
Are you
actual
planning on
fridge.
staying in that place for a while?
In the dorm at?
Yes.
Central?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for the rest of this quarter, and then I'm.
But then you're going to
But
Seattle.
now, okay, so then you're going to go, you're not moving back here
No, I'm gonna be back here for the summer.
for the
Yeah.
summertime.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
I'm going
and then
to
you're heading to
Seattle.
Seattle after
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I might or might not have a roommate there in the
Okay.
dorms there.
Where are you going to Seattle?
To Cornish.
Remember?
I don't remember. I'm sorry,
got-
I might have
he-
been drunk.
He got accepted there.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So
to the
this is
arts
more
college.
so he can do more of the theater and stuff.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and
that's
editing
right.
and stuff.
That's right. That's
this
right.
is better for him than the Central.
Yeah.
See,
That's
I
right.
remember.
I don't. I'm sorry.
And I was just as drunk as you, if not drunker.
I don't remember anything that we do on our podcast. I have to listen to it again because I don't.
It's okay.
It's just gone.
Did you need to take one of these? 'Cause
No.
I already took one.
You did?
I'm a fucking lightweight right now because I can't eat anything.
Okay, Linda, calm down.
I
I'm
think
just
that's the cue to stop.
I
I've
think
just
we're almost
been, I've just
done.
been a little hangry for like a week now.
Heather can't have actual food because she can't chew.
Yeah.
For a month.
So she hasn't, so she's really hangry, like really. Like I made her a big ass fucking protein shake tonight, hoping that would kind of.
While they all ate burgers and fries.
Yeah.
It was
great. This chocolate peanut butter was delicious.
It was so good. It was one of the best filling things I've eaten this week.
good.
That's good.
Good.
Yes, because I'm just fucking hungry.
Yeah, I know. I'm
all
sorry.
the time. No.
I'm sorry.
And then I have to work with kids at work all day and I'm just fucking pissed all day.
Yeah.
I'm pissed and I'm hungry and my mouth hurts.
Well,
Fuck
and they all
everybody.
complain to me, I'm so hungry, I've eaten today. I'm like, shut up.
Oh my god.
Shut up, you little shit.
Yeah.
You get to eat after this.
Good.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. We're
With
gonna-
that, we're
with
signing
that,
off.
we are going to sign off.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mario.
Mario, for
Of
being
course.
here. Anytime you're in town,
Yeah.
let us
You
know.
let us know.
So
You
that
come
can come
visit
on.
us.
Of course. Thanks for
Now,
having me
especially when you become this big star, you better not forget about us.
again. I mean, I don't plan on becoming.
If
a
you
star.
become a big star, this is your first interview
First
right
interview.
here.
I
Okay.
promise.
Be-
I
Okay.
promise. Yes.
No
You have
Tonight
it.
Show, we go first.
No
Okay.
Tonight Show.
You have to. You
no
just tell-
Oprah.
You just say, guys,
Here.
Sounds
I have
great.
to do Jether's Random Stuff podcast first, and then you guys can be tomorrow.
Yeah, and if you
Yeah.
want to hear it, you have to pay
Oh my god.
the Jethers.
the Jethers
Yeah.
$500 a piece
Oh my god.
for
But that's
access.
it. Not if it's like the
If you
late
have
show.
if you have 100,000 people that want to listen to it
Oh, you're talking like that. Okay, yeah.
per person.
Per person.
Per person.
Yes. And then we'd be good.
That's what I'm saying.
Then we'll be good.
Done deal.
Okay. Perfect.
Yay.
You guys heard this? It's on video.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, everybody.